Call all Yahweh Shemi Shai Ba Hashim Rakah HaKadash. That is, all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit, in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Holy Tongue. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well in Shalom and blessings unto the hopeful elect. I wanted to go into this RT article, going in on the fucking dismal Helliday season that these people had, primarily in the highest economy country in Africa, Nigeria, but across this entire fucking planet, as we are witnessing the downfall of society, all right? The end and the collapse of society as you know it, of life as you know it, okay? Where the mirth and the so-called fun has been sucked out of this fucking place, man. And this shit is not the same that is prophesied in the scriptures, okay? Things are gonna get um, more and more unsatisfying to these people as it once was. Like Jake says in the world, it's not hitting the same, right? The shit doesn't hit the same as it once used to. And also, they're not getting the same fulfillment out of the different recreation that these people are into, or even the entertainment, and even going into the substances that these people abuse. It's not hitting the same, okay? And furthermore, they can't even fucking afford it, okay? To show you the state of this fucking place. It says, economic downturn punctures the joy of festive season in Nigeria. Festivities have been muted this December in Nigeria as a cost of living crisis reaches new heights. Okay. Lagos, Nigeria. Chine, Quechua's Decembers are usually dotted with concerts, parties, and restaurant and beach outings with friends. But this year, the 27-year-old resident of Yamba in Lagos has stayed mostly at home due to the economic downturn plaguing Africa's largest economy. The rising cost of living and soaring inflation, which stands at 28%, forced her to draw up a preference list. What was most painful to strike out was steady December, as Nigeria's end-of-year celebrations are known. They feature a rolling succession of concerts, parties, and other festivities. You see what these fucking niggas are in the spirit, but the world is in the spirit of, okay, and has been for a long time. Alright, but the party is fucking over, okay? The party is fucking done through the spirit of the Most High that He's brought in as a wave, like a dark wave into this fucking place, man, of death and destruction, alright? Of, of, uh, of, um, of dismal times, man. I said the point is that December this year is very tough. I said this is the worst recession I have ever seen these days. You come back to something that you saw just the day before, and it has increased price. Okay, she told Al Jazeera, there's nothing to do about it. You see, it says, Lagos, the nerve center of Nigeria's entertainment scene, puts on hundreds, if not thousands, of events every December. Thousands of events in one fucking month. You see this shit? Okay, the Most High is putting an end to all this fucking folly that has been set in such a high dignity. Okay, but it's being made known, it's being shown its vanity. Okay, that shown that it's worthless. It had no substance, which is evident through it collapsing. Okay, It says, this extravaganza also goes on in towns and villages far from Lagos, but at a much slower pace. These concerts are a big contributor to the music industry's more than 2 billion in annual revenue. What has happened over the last decade and a half is that a lot of brand and artists have created this modern experience that basically builds on the culture of people gathering to have fun and enjoy themselves. I said, Kim is it Ifong, a partner at the SBM Intelligence, a Lagos-based socio-political risk consultancy firm. This year, the fun has been muted. Okay, look at this fucking shit. Fucking complete wickedness. Alright, to look at the filth, the actual, the transgression associated with this. This is completely against the laws of the Most High. Alright, you don't, I don't even want to, zoom in to see what those creatures were. But you see what this is promoting. Okay, this has been what has allowed wickedness to spread like a cancer. All right, was should have never been allowed in society, and ultimately the Most High is putting an end to this shit. Okay, it says hard times since his inauguration in May. President Bola Tinubu has been on a mission to improve the economy, but his politics have hardly done so. Floating the currency and removing fuel subsidies. Subsidies have triggered record inflation in the country. 133 million people live in poverty. Disposable income has declined for many, like Quechuas who have now opted to cook rice at home. Nigerians speak for staying away from the party circuit. Okay, let's jump down. This is from April to May, the cost of making a pot of jollof rice increased by almost 30%. That's a pretty fucking um steep increase, man. Okay, the prices of foodstuff and cost of catering is next to impossible. All right, analysts like Ifeong said inflation has eroded the incomes of every demographic in the country, especially in December. There is always an extra inflationary top up in December because a lot of service providers tend to go home, so prices generally go up in December, even in the best of times. Look at trying to fucking downplay it. I ain't trying to sugarcoat that shit. That this place, that the money, the bread is cankered up. All right, this money is funny. The the economy is completely finished. It's kaput. All right, there's nothing they can do to prop this shit the fuck up. Well, this has been coming out a lot. They would have taken balm to heal this place, but it's not just this place, it's all across the planet. Don't you know that this global regime has to be is going to be thrown down? Okay, it's going to experience the woes of Babylon as well. Okay, because Babylon, along with NATO and the EU, that conglomerate, that beast conglomerate, okay, is in rulership of the entire planet. All right. It's called fucking residual effects and proxy effects that these other countries are affected by. Okay, let's see. Slovakia. It says, so we don't want to belabor this shit. It's just going in on how the concert and the gigs are going down. It's all on the downturn. Okay, and really, as aforementioned, it's a steep decline. Okay, and then the prices are on a on a steep rise. It's fucking a terrible combination. Okay, so basically, this shit's fucking through. Al Jazeera likes to belabor these articles. RT's a little better about keeping them concise, but yeah, it's all bad over there. Okay, but the so-called fucking Christmas season was not as these people always had it, and it's been like that for years. It said that it's not what it used to be. Okay, that the mirth and the joy out of this place has been completely deflated. Okay, it says in Isaiah 24, I'll start at the fourth verse. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof. All right, so we're witnessing this is more relevant to the times than ever to understand that at the end of these, like the brother said in the Bay Quanawath, these heathen ruled empires. We're coming to the end of all these heathen ruled empires, starting from the Babylonians. All right, of course, you did have short stints of Israelites. Well, really, just a very short stint with David, righteous Israelite rulership, right? But then it was riddled with either heathen empires mostly, and then wicked fucking Israelite um, empires, if you will. Okay, which was which was pales in comparison as it pertains to time. It pales in comparison to the heathen ruled empires. So we're ultimately coming to the end of that, to when uh, the Most High is going to establish His eternal kingdom. Okay, led by Yahushai, and then of course the order. But then ultimately, with the Israelites being uh, the top, okay, being the governing nation, so that is going to come with fucking. It's going to come very violently. That transition. It's going to come with the crushing of all that these people held near and dear and that they fucking worshipped, man. It's not going to just go out in a blink of an eye, okay? And then they just wake up in the kingdom and everything's hunky fucking dory, all right? They're going to have to experience it in a very devastating way. All the shit these people um, fucking worshipped and idolized, okay? And put before the Most High and gave more of their time to than the Most High. All that stuff has to be thrown down, okay, definitively. And that's what we're witnessing. All this shit being fucking wasted away, and it's fizzling out. Like we're really witnessing it. It's fizzling out to where it's becoming pathetic. Usually, when something was on its high note, you want to fucking bounce out on a high note, okay? But no, like for example, a washed up artist, music artist, like you want that motherfucker to hang the hat up before he keeps doing performances into his older age, and they're lackluster and shit, and now they're just desperate, right? But that's exactly how this place is, okay? It's fizzling out. It says, and in turn, what is a place? It's the people. The people are fucking languishing, man. Okay, the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants, is primarily Esau, Edom, with his mismanagement of the earth. and therefore so are the people. They operate in this stead to be to defile the earth. Okay, and mostly how do you do that? Through your conduct. Okay, by being a fucking demon, like the people have been. To actually go, who would go and patronize um a display, a demonstration like that with those creatures, whatever those were, shit, those, you know, and it could be way worse depending on what those were. But even regardless, to go and patronize and actually support and fund uh, uh, some shit like that, some wickedness in that manner, okay? But you have a whole fucking concert full, a whole stadium packed out, sold out of motherfuckers to go and see this type of shit, man. It says, so these people in in the way of Esau Edom, okay, a profligate demon, they've gone this way. And the earth is just getting more exponentially fucked. It says, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Okay? And that's why, because the laws are transgressed. That's why this place is so fucked off. It's going to continue to do so until the Most High just drops the hammer. When it's that ultimate definitive moment that you know that it's the point of no return, right? Meaning, like, we don't even, the moment where when we flee to the hills, we flee to the wilderness and are as pilgrims, right? When society's done, and that can happen from one night to the next. A fucking economic collapse where nobody's fucking accounts with any of these banking institutions are accessible. When the money's done, okay, then and it's going to cause an immediate chain reaction of chaos. Okay, immediate stores looted, pads, people's pads looted. Okay, death in the streets. Right, complete and sheer pandemonium, man. And that's what's coming to this place. We're in the beginning stages of it, of the mirth being squeezed out of this fucking hole first. Okay, so so when it actually goes down, that definitive defining moment, right? When this thing cracks off, the worst of it, the people will have nothing to do but just go on a slaughtering campaign. You see, it says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Okay, so going into the new wine, the vine and all them that are merry hearted, that's going into what all these people, what all the things that they did for their so called leisure, for their entertainment, for their amusement. Okay, just like it was saying, these fucking concerts, fucking parties, uh, 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 these different events. Okay, these soirees, these get-togethers, these fucking these bashes, all the things that these people do for fucking so-called fun. Like I said, the merry-hearted. Okay, it's languishing. All right, it's mourning, and it's sighing. It's not it's not satisfying like it once was. They're not getting the same fulfillment out of it. Okay, and not to mention their fucking their pocketbooks are pathetic. They can't afford the shit anymore, man. It says, going back into this, the mirth of tabrets ceases, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Okay, so what did it just say? The fucking those concerts. It had a less than subpar turnout. Okay, to where they had to cancel whole what do they call those? Whole venues. Okay, whole lineups, whole cards of bills, whole bills of lineups of different artists and groups to play at a certain concert. Fucking canceled. Okay, that's likened to the joy of the harp ceaseth, man. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth. Okay, and the noise. See, because what happens when they're going to rejoice. Okay, and to be merry. Right, a lot of it is associated with alcohol. Right, wine, the blood, the blood of the grape. But the modern day form of that is these fucking cocktails that these people drink. You know, that's heavily um, associated with those events, right? Oh, that shit is coming to a fucking end, man. It says, "They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it." Okay, so you're not even going to get the same fulfillment and the same buzz, the same reaction that they used to off of the liquor, the wine. You know what I'm saying? The wine or the hard drink, the liquor. Okay, it's not gonna fucking hit the same. And that's the spirit because in a few videos ago, it was going into how the Most High is the one who's in charge of your the receptors in your brain. Okay, the receptors that are responsible for you uh, getting that effect, that so-called high that you get from any of the drugs that are out here, from from all the way up the spectrum, from your alcohol, any type of alcoholic beverage, all to your different herbs. See, herbs are not just fucking like a nigga smoking fucking weed. That's not just herbs, man. There's all kind of different herbs that you can take that get you fucking high. All right, that you can eat. Um, and I don't suggest any of them, right? But there's the different shit that people take, right? And then to the different hard recreational drugs, okay? All the way up the spectrum. The Most High is the one who's in charge of the receptors and the chemical balances and the reactions in your brain that you get from taking that shit. Pretty much that determines how you how your experience, right? So the Most High can fucking turn it up or turn it down. Okay, and that's ultimately what that's going into. If you want to understand it divinely, it's like the Most High turning off those fucking receptors in their brain for that shit that they normally took, whatever drug or drink. It's literally not getting them fucking on that level that they want. Okay, you don't think the Most High can do that? and that he's gonna do that. This is evident that he can. This is evidence that he can and has. Okay, and he's gonna do it again. And, what was written aforetime was written for our learning, to understand the characteristics of the Most High, to see how he gets down. Okay, the city of confusion is broken down. This fucking place, the city of confusion, and then as we mentioned, if you don't think that spills over to all these other places around the earth, if you don't think the spirit in America dictates the spirit around the earth, then you're sadly fucking mistaken. You've been under a rock. Okay. It says, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. And that's what that report showed. That a lot of these people had to sit their ass the fuck down inside their home, a lot of them lonely, which all these things, they increase your they've been fucking proven to increase your mental illness. Okay, mental instability, loneliness, isolation, all this other shit. So it's been bad news for this place for years now, starting really from that pandemic. Okay, so we're indeed at the end. We're at the end of this fucking thing. Like I said, the noise of them that rejoice is ending. That means it's the end of rejoicing, and we're coming into a time of just pure fucking mourning and woe, lamentation, mourning and woe. But it's the spirit, because that's the spirit that the men of the Most High have been in. Okay, like it talks about throughout these scriptures, to to mourn, man, while you fucking can, before the Most High comes and brings his destruction that he's already visiting the world with. Okay, it says, there's crying for wine in the streets, all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone. All right. And if you don't think that's what we're witnessing across this entire planet, that there's no oasis, there's no Goshen land, like they say, New Zealand and all this other fucking shit. Little places that you can go to escape it. Fucking nigger land, Negro land. There's a place called fucking Negro land in the Philippines that niggas are talking about going to and have gone to right now as we speak. You know, some of these other bugged out nigga only Israelite camps, New Testament thumpers, right? Old Testament thumpers, right? There's no place where this is not experiencing this, man, because like it says, this is the joy being darkened and all mirth being ended and gone. All right, you think if you stop the Most High, these people are going to learn the worst way imaginable. This is in Ecclesiastes 12:4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay, why do you think that is? Primarily, the musical creativity has gone down the fucking tubes, like Apostle Gabar says, since the 80s, right? Since the 80s, the last great era of music, and that's the spirit, because before that Apostle even said that for the last several years, I've been um, purging out that filth, any of the modern day filth that has been out, and kind of started just on um, on a like a recreational basis. If I do have to bear any of this music, it has to be from back in the day, 80s and before, right? Because all you do when you listen to the lyrics, because all you can use music for is like David. to tame, just to tame these fucking all these goddamn demons that are bombarding us. That this place is inundated with, right? And basically but what it has is the lyrics in those tracks are extremely spiritual. Okay, almost as if they were downloaded from the Most High, right? Even some of these, what you would think Edomite artists and shit, talking about prophetic, extremely prophetic shit. Okay, extremely prophetic shit, and then also extremely revelatory shit, even pertaining to biblical and spiritual things. Okay, but um, pretty much since that time, music has been plummeting. How much more so than the last few years with this abomination of a fucking ear, or what they go, audio violation. Okay, this is of what we're here. It's audible violation of the shit, the trash that they have out now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but it's not only because of the musical creativity has gone down the fucking tank, has gone in the tank, down the tubes, right? Has tanked, but also because of these people's fucking wallet. Their bag is fucking through. All right. So they can't afford all these fucking concerts, these different what do they call those? The festivals. Fucking music festivals and all this other shit. Okay. Because as aforementioned, this the money is fucking through. All right. The cost of living is astronomical. All these different rates are exorbitant. Okay, and it's completely unaffordable. The Most High fucking off this place, right? It says in First Peter 4:7, and see, because this is the spirit that you think that you would be in, that the world would be in, as a result of of witnessing what has befallen the earth. Okay, but only a wise man has done this, likened it to the elect, 144,000, and the one third. Okay, return to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to seek his face. All right. And what comes with that? To sighing and crying for all the abominations, to um to mourn with us, okay, to walk mournfully, all right, before this time of devastation that's about to blitz this place. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. That's the only thing for us to do, is to seek Yahweh Bashem Yahushai continually. Okay? Through what? Through obedience. That's the primary. To do what he said to do, to perform our duty, period. Okay? To stick to the mission. Alright? And to incessantly give the praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, man. Alright? In works and in deeds. Alright? So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. It is extremely evident that we are at the end. All right, shalom.